We're back.
I've never been so nervous to be on my own channel before.
Why?
It's really nerve-wracking.
Why?
It's
You're doing great.
People are expecting things today, and
Well,
it's all got to be good.
You got to deliver.
Okay.
But you already did.
Oh, okay. I think Orchid doing the full Ultra is delivered more than anything.
That was amazing.
Okay, so we're doing Season 3 with, are we just playing like Rash and Maya, or are we playing, I'm sorry, Rash and Kim, or just playing everybody?
You know what? We did not tell these players what to do.
Oh my god.
We said, hey, you know, a lot of these guys have already qualified, or we're not playing in the LCQs, but they're really good players.
Okay.
We said, hey, why don't you guys sit down on our Season 3 preview builds?
Which we have 4 stations at the show.
We
okay.
We said we just play it. What do you feel? You played that. You show us. So it's up to them.
Versus Jago versus Jago versus Jago.
I've been getting a lot of people coming up to me, and everybody seems super pumped. And they love the new toys, and they love the changes. So it'll be interesting to see what these dudes actually do pick when they sit down. They're going to play little short sets for us. Rico's Kim is kind of all right already.
He kind of jumps into characters really fast.
He really does.
I don't know if you remember back when Aria was like first out. Like I think we had her playable like combo breaker or something like that, and all of a sudden it was like, geez, what the? Oh my God, these setups. But the funny thing is, I'm curious to see his take on Fulgore because of the small changes that happened to Fulgore.
I haven't seen him play Fulgore today. So
so
who knows?
Kind of curious. He turned into. I really want to see his juggles real bad.
For sure. His opponent, HK Smash. He is a TJ player. He doesn't really play anybody else as far as I know.
Yeah, there's a lot of dedicated KI players.
There are.
Rico and a few others. LCD, for example, roams between Orchid and Maya. So I'm kind of curious who we're going to be sticking it out with.
Well, people are always arguing, you know, is Rico's style of playing lots of characters and counterpicking a lot the right way?
Yeah.
Or do you want to be a specialist? And I think the counterpicking play is a good one when the game is new. But as the game ages, the character specialists really start to solve things. So I think that'll even out over time.
They're ready for every situation.
That's right. They're much more versed.
So TJ's new uppercut only is fully invincible on the Shadow version,
That's correct, yes. Only the Shadow version is going to have full invulnerability. Oh, I love that stomp. So cool. Shades of Gato.
I was about to say, that looks very familiar.
Yes. And of course, we're seeing the flip out combo breaker straight back to the action. You land on your feet. It's a lot less frustrating to get broken, and sends you right back to neutral. No momentum swing.
Looks like Kim Woo's neutral jump heavy punch is going to be the ultimate punish for throw whiffs.
Yeah, her neutral jump heavy punch is really good.
You just saw her parry, which activates, and you can't get a combo after unless you have instinct.
Unless you activate instinct and cancel it.
Instinct activation, but that gives you a dragon, and the dragons give you access to Kim's special abilities, which include canceling the dashes as well as shooting a dragon projectile.
So she can only shoot the dragon projectile in instinct.
Oh, really? Okay,
okay. The dragon cannon is an instinct-only thing. But otherwise, you can use it anytime you want for a dragon cancel, which will let you do this cool front step that cancels any move that started on the ground, whether or not it's in the air.
Well,
so he could have dragon canceled that on whiff, because it did start on the ground and kind of tried to get away from TJ.
Gotcha. So the dragon cancels don't only need to be like in block. You can do it on whiff anywhere.
Absolutely.
Cool.
As long as the move you're trying to dragon cancel out of started on the floor, you're good to go.
So that was making sense of the Keat special combo where you were doing it out of like whiffed special moves. Okay.
That's my combo.
We're going to call it the Max Special.
What?
From now on.
Oh, you're killing me, Max.
The Hanzo Gonzo Spectacular.
Ooh. And, you know, that overhead of Kim's, the axe kick, people will get used to it. It's not as fast as it looks.
Yeah, well,
I think it's pretty reactive.
She does have access to an overhead, so you'd want to start from a low attack and then go into the overhead.
But her lows don't have good reach, so there's a certain distance where you kind of see, like, there's no low threat here. Oh, TJ on the ropes.
Rico is about 1 pixel away from winning this one.
Yeah, he has a lot of dragons too, so he can make some stuff safe. Oh, no punish. And we're going. All right, TJ can still do this. It's not over.
Is it possible?
It's not over.
Is it possible to get a little bit more audio for the stage music? Because I really want to hear it. Ouch. Rico's getting a lot of mileage off of the EX uppercut.
He definitely is. Shadow dragon kick. There's an apple in the water there.
Should have tried.
In the back, there's some
fish. There's some fish.
There's some fish.
This is the first time we get to see a little bit more of the stage. A lot of the guys here have been playing the build, which is only playable right now on this stage because, as we heard earlier, there's a big lighting change that's going on with KI right now.
So we're saving that, the rest of that for later. So you can just enjoy Kim's stage for now. It's really cool.
In terms of some of the other bigger changes that TJ got, I did notice how you can't use Tremor as a linker anymore.
Right. The Tremor linker, to be perfectly honest, was causing us a lot of problems with tuning. It used a recapture reaction, and it was really hard to not make him plus infinity and make the manual rules work with that. And ultimately we decided he already had, that was like 4 linkers. He doesn't need 4 linkers. We decided to just axe that one.
Gotcha.
And make that an Ender-only special.
And his new big ability, or kind of new trait that he has, is these unique target combos.
Yeah, he has cool, you know, I guess, target combos that work on whiff, kind of like Cinder does. But they're very different in function. Cinders are very stationary.
Yeah, they keep him in spot.
They kind of pound you into submission, and they're frame trappy. But TJs are very
He
footsie
jumps
heavy.
forward.
Oh, yeah. He moves. He really moves. He just really great whiff punishes with his new target combos.
The thing I like about it the most aesthetically is that it really looks very boxery.
Yeah, yeah.
He returns back to his old TJ root look.
Totally, yeah. They're really fun too. You can use them as manuals or in juggles. I don't know if you'll see that from our players here yet, but time for pain. I don't think HK Smash knows that the power line ender is not where the damage is anymore.
It's no longer the, it's the 3rd most damaging now?
It is. Yeah. So he's gonna, if he wants just raw damage, he's gonna want to go for the flying knee. And
yeah. That's good because the knee ender probably looks the best out of all of them, in my opinion, too. Yeah.
Just want to see it more, so we make it good.
That's good. Yeah, priority from looks, yeah.
Rico's sitting on 3 dragons and instincts. Pop instinct, stomp, let's get a little...
Wow.
TJ's getting back up, though. It's all right. It's okay. What's going to happen?
Still in instinct, so we can't shoot out a couple of dragons.
Kim being very evasive, and no ultra.
Oh, God.
Rico, please.
Slight lapse of judgment, but still takes it off a back throw.
He does. He's getting there. I don't think Rico's super comfortable spending the dragons on the cancels yet. He's not sure exactly where to do that. Maybe occasionally uses it as an air dash or to keep something weird safe. But
you're mentioning that Kim's normals, especially her kicks, are kind of like short. So anytime she kind of uses like the nunchucks, that really extends the range. I think it was standing medium punch.
Standing medium punch is a great button. Standing hard kick's actually a really good button too, but her lows are pretty stubby.
Wow.
To be honest, like crouching medium kick doesn't go that far. Yeah, great counter breaker.
The double kicks weren't command normals. That's actually a special move.
Correct. It's the Dragon Dance set of special moves. So kind of just like when you run with Wolf and you have 3 different options. The core circle back kick has 3 different options with Kim.
Gotcha. And
so
Kim
you do light kick, you do the axe kick, medium kick's the double roundhouse, and heavy kick's the double thrust kick.
And those specific kicks, the one we just saw, like the flying kick, don't have any invincibility. So she doesn't have a natural like uppercut with invincibility. That's one of her biggest weaknesses.
Right. You have to use the shadow meter for that.
Perfect.
The dragon kick is more of like a thread the needle kind of footsie punish.
Oh, get me over there.
Really early anti-air tool.
And especially if you have a dragon, because you can fly across the screen, dragon cancel.
And it does mega damage too. It hits really, really hard. It hits like power line hard.
You might see Rico use that a little bit more for mobility to get in on TJ than just to go for just kicking him in the head.
And Rico finished there with the Firecracker under, which generates 1 dragon. It's a good way to end the round so that you have something to keep yourself safe.
That's her least damaging ender?
Correct.
Okay.
We're consider like a resource ender, a meter ender, so it'll have the least damage.
Speaking of enders, if you guys missed the Season 3 rebalance from the older characters, we're going to see a few different enders that didn't exist in KI until Season 3. So
encourage a little more variety. You know?
Yeah. Especially Sadira now has a proper damage ender. It's going to be pretty different.
It's so cool looking, too. I love it. I think it's my new favorite ender, Sadira's damage ender. The thin one.
Trying to catch each other right now.
Oh, yeah.
TJ lost the invincibility on his roll?
He did.
Or I thought it was minimized. I didn't think it was completely gone.
Yeah,
so it's now to mobility.
He's still projectile invulnerable.
Okay.
But he has no physical invulnerability. He just has upper body invulnerability.
So TJ can no longer...
He can dip under, but you can sweep him.
He can no longer wake up CVS to me.
That's right.
Okay.
No more wake up CVS to me.
Ooh. Good neutral jump punish once again from Rico.
Oh, we got it. 1-inch punch. Oh, an ultra ender. TJ's back up.
That was an automatic ultra ender because TJ still had health. Ow! Caught her in the sky.
Oh, HK, please.
Oh, it's all very painful.
Man, that was nice. Very good.
And yeah, Kim was not getting up for that.
No. She did not have
well, look out for the truck. You know who's in that truck?
I heard Fulgore's driving.
I heard it was Bison.
Really?
Yeah, at the end of the Street Fighter movie.
Huh.
Yes.
I guess you didn't see that, did you?
I didn't. I love that line so much. He's like covering his eye.
Change the channel is a good one. I love that movie.
Kim also, we haven't seen Rico do it yet, has an exchange throw where it can flip sides, and it's a little similar in utility to Thunder's, but doesn't have the restriction, where Thunder's has to be done at a very specific point.
Right, it's a little more free, and you can cancel it like it's a special move, so you can do it in weird block strings and catch people off guard. It's probably the trickiest way to open people up, but obviously you sacrifice your first hit damage because you're starting with a no damage command grab. I think it's a really good way to open a quick combo and just like do 1 manual, do Firecracker Ender, get a dragon, get out, and keep the dragon as threat for some sort of, you know, real trickiness.
Something later on.
Yeah.
We did see you using it very early on during the exhibition.
Right.
Kim was first shown in the middle of like the nunchuck.
Oh yeah, I get mean. I get real mean.
And then you throw it out in the middle of that, and it's actually like a setup to go into the grab.
Right, because people will learn to shadow counter the nunchuck katas.
Right.
So you're going, it's 2 hits every time. On hit 1, you just dragon cancel it. They shadow counter, they whiff it, and you get to blow them up. There's another way to blow up shadow counters with Kim as well. You may try canceling on reaction to a shadow counter into command throw.
Interesting.
Yeah. We'll see
So
if
you
anybody
grab them
figures
out
that
of the opening frames of shadow counter?
It's pretty good.
I could see it in my brain,
It's
but
pretty
I
good.
kind of can't at the same time. I need to see it happen. Good shadow counter from
Very
HK
nice.
Smash.
And shadow counter is much more powerful in Season 3 than in the previous 2 seasons. So we will start to see them more as players become used to Season 3 when that comes out in March.
As these combo breakers happen, as we saw TJ got broken out of a combo from an air hit, which put him on the ground similar to old school style combo breakers.
Right, but it's a blowout, so you can't juggle.
And now combo breakers return you back to a neutral stage.
Just
so
like that.
Yeah, TJ hit the ground, you're ready to start fighting again.
Yeah.
And according to a lot of people that have played today, it actually makes matches go a bit faster.
It does. It's a pace increase for the game for sure. You see that?
Wow.
This combo breaker, he goes straight into Superman. Kim Woo says no. I will stomp on the floor.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Due to the new shadow counter buff.
Yeah.
That kind of
jab,
is actually
jab
going to work
does not
now.
blow up shadow counter anymore for most characters.
And will Rico go for... Got to put him down, get the dragons out of it. TJ's still alive.
We have 3 dragons though, nice.
Using him as mobility.
Oh yeah. Oh! No!
Opener ender.
That was not on purpose for sure. Oh god.
And wins off the throw. Slightly anticlimactic, but
It's
still
really
good.
tricky with the dragon cancel off a jump. So you know, you bait throws in this game a lot, you jump straight up.
Yeah, neutral jump punish.
Because they think you're going to throw. If you jump straight up and you realize they haven't thrown because they waited and they're going to anti-air you on the way down.
Right.
On the way down, you dragon cancel and zip over their head, their anti-air whiffs.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really mean.
So
and you can kind of just like play that by ear when you watch.
And the thing that gives you that access to mobility is the fact that you don't have to wait for it to be on block.
Right.
Like a lot of
Just do
things
it.
in this game, you have to like once they block and then you can cancel into something. But with Kim, they want you guys especially want the dragons to be used as like mobility tools.
Right, right.
Okay.
A lot of people are doing like a light dragon kick, straight across, dragon cancel.
Gotcha.
But you can do a heavy one and then dragon cancel that to make this weird kind of box jump out of it.
Does
It's
dragon cancel only goes forward, right?
Only, yeah.
Okay, I was about to say if you can go backwards, you can like bait people out like
that would be
crazy,
nuts.
which might be a little too good.
Yeah.
Other than that, when Kim eventually goes into instinct, so we can use the dragons on projectiles, is there anything else besides like just getting regenerating dragons?
So you get the regenerating dragons, you get access to the dragon cannon command special, so that's both heavies again, you shoot the dragon cannon on your own.
Right.
The only other way to get a dragon cannon out is to return a projectile with firecracker.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
even on like Jago throwing fireballs, I think we saw that earlier.
Yeah.
You can like parry it, and
Yes.
then you get a dragon.
So dragon cannon staggers. From close to full screen, it is not unreasonable to tag a light dragon kick on after that and get good damage.
Oh,
And
so
then you're in their face.
even so, for example, if you shot them with the dragon from full screen, nullified a few projectiles with it, could you, in theory, do your horizontal dragon kick, cancel the dragon kick to get closer, and maybe continue the combo?
Probably, yeah.
Oh my god.
You could just let the dragon kick hit and then cancel that and juggle off that too.
The character's not even an out, and we have problems.
There's a lot of things to find. She's really interesting. She's really basic to play. You can get away with a lot doing a little, but there's a lot of layers to unfold.
So she's like a mid to or like early entry character?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say easy to mid.
Easy to mid. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Very easy to get into, but some of the layers you'll be peeling back for a while.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Rash seems, in comparison to other characters that are going to be in Season 3, we've played a little bit of Rash before, and now he's like, his game plan looks dramatically different. Like, he still does the same things.
He's
he has,
more
like,
offensive.
the zip, but like, the juggles are now much different in Season 3, and he's carrying over that juggle style.
It's much easier to pick up a juggle off of, like, tagging somebody in the air to air with the tongue. Big Boot is a much more offensive tool. It's a juggle starter.
And
it's
cashing out with
run-cancelable.
Shadow Big Boot off of the juggles.
Yeah,
okay.
and he has flip out now, so he has more ways to turn juggles into mix-ups, into offense. His instinct is way better. His car recaptures now and staggers, so you can combo into throw and then back out of throw, as I showed on the demo earlier.
I heard there's
Rash is so fun.
I heard Rash has a hidden stat in this game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard he gets extra charisma when he pelvic thrusts.
It's true. That's true.
That's gonna be very critical leading into top 32 finals.
Absolutely true.
When Rash is not playable.
We got sleep and base.
I've heard these guys played Killer Instinct before.
They've played once or twice.
At
These are
least
some of our top seeds this weekend.
At least 2.5 times.
Yeah. For the World Cup Top 32 tomorrow, but today, this is Base and Sleep.
Base and
Sleep
Sleep.
is the cool hat.
Both had very unique reactions to their character changes coming up in Season 3 to Spinal and Kan-Ra.
It was fun watching them react.
It was fun.
It was really fun.
It was
way
fun.
better than the stream chat.
I thought Sleep was going to excommunicate himself from Kan-Ra.
No, Sleep's
Him
got
and
a
the
great
Mummy
attitude about it.
were done, but actually when he came back, I was pretty happy to hear that he's going to stick with it.
They're into the match now. I don't know if you got a chance to check out the Season 3 builds over there, but Sleep has been over there beating people up with Kan-Ra like nothing's changed. Take a look.
So one big change that happened to Kan-Ra is that he doesn't get multiple of what? New stuff.
Oh my God.
He's touching me in ways I'm not prepared
for.
You're
not prepared. Okay, now we got the shadow. Oh, should have kept absorbing him.
So this
the shadow puddle is out. This is automatically attacking. Oh, he got hit. It's gone. Okay.
So that's the new shadow move from Kan-Ra. A lot of characters in Season 3 that are older characters got new special moves or new shadow moves.
Now,
and that is one of them.
Right. Kan-Ra's been cursed, and that means he's not building any of this meter. He's
Keith,
not getting any shadow meter.
Why aren't the skulls going away?
It's the Agent of Chaos instinct mode. Skulls bounce.
Too many skulls.
It's crazy. All right, you should have jumped into that, the swarm. You know, the swarm is only 3% now. Just jump into them. It's fine.
So those projectiles just don't hurt nearly as much as they did before.
Right. The swarms don't. They used to do like 8-9%.
Oh, wow.
3%.
Okay.
It's a lot less.
So he still has access to his zoning. It just doesn't do as much damage as it did before. Okay.
All right. He still has a shadow puddle behind him. If he puts out new sand, it'll. Yep. Okay. He's deleted the old sand, but he doesn't care. He's relocating the puddle.
Baited the shadow counter.
Really wanted the shadow counter that.
Sleep has a lot of momentum right now.
Oh God. Okay.
Good man. You want this shit end the round.
Yep.
So the new adjustments to Curse, like you said, they don't directly steal the beater instead of preventing it from happening.
Correct. Spinal is gaining nothing, and his opponent is also gaining nothing.
The biggest buff from it is that it doesn't last the minuscule seconds it did before. It now lasts like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
is that
the
right?
best way to get rid of it is just to go hit Spinal, and you got to hit him for every layer of curse. So one hit doesn't remove all curses. If there's 12 layers of curse on you, which could happen. There's
now
no cap.
he's got 2 on him right now.
That's right.
Now he's got 3.
You got to hit him twice to get rid of all of these. And that'll do it, because that's 9 hits, right?
So Sleep, he just started building meter again.
Ooh, good back dash.
Wow.
Vortex doesn't really work the same way for Spinal. See if he can close it out.
Ooh, jumped immediately out of there. This is getting real close here.
That's right.
Oh, he tried to absorb it in the very end and got him with the crouching sword.
Clutch. Base is ridiculous.
Truck, you're drunk.
Yes.
What are you doing? That was a bad delivery.
That's fine. I'm sure the people who live in this alleyway will recover. All right, there's Sleep, trying to figure it out.
LCD's
making Kan-Ra look just as good as he was.
Waiting to play Orchid.
There's Base, the #1 seed at KI World Cup, showing people that, Spinal might have been reworked, but it's all right.
We're going to be seeing a lot more of these guys coming up tomorrow when we start getting into the finals of Top 32.
I think they did a character switch.
Is Base going to be playing Kan-Ra?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think they're going to do
We'll see what happens.
I'm really looking forward to Sleep playing Glacius. I just want to see people go freaking nuts.
Now we got Aria
Glacius.
Cinder. We're going to see a variety of matchups from these guys, which I'm sure we can all appreciate.
We actually saw Sleep recently in tournament using Aria and taking the tournament.
Oh, yeah. Sleep's Aria is so good. Base's Cinder is so much better than the last time I saw it. He's super clean now.
Burnout Ender.
Oh,
fanning the flames like crazy.
She doesn't care. See, that's a good thing about Aria in this matchup, is if you do get burned out, switching bodies will get rid of it.
Returning to that body, is it still on fire?
It's gone. It's
okay.
gone. It's the same with curses. If you curse Aria and she
preservation.
tags out, you get rid of all the curses.
Okay.
That's slow-mo curse, that's spinal curses, anything that's like cursey or debuffy.
That's a natural buff to Aria in terms of the rest of the roster.
Because she can't heal her white light. And that's tough in this matchup because Cinder can just use in block strings a whole bunch of Infernos. And she has to tag out or she can't deal with it. We're not seeing too much of that right now, but we might.
Players are still getting adjusted to the new combo breaker.
Certainly.
It's going to take a little while because it's been that way since 2013.
Yeah, it'll take you a couple days for sure. I think your first reaction will be, this is weird. And then a few hours later, I really like this.
We're still playing.
Yeah, we're still playing. It's all cool. There is not a swarm on top of me.
Oh, wow.
Got combo broken.
Natural combo breaker from the assist.
Very good. Ooh, man, those assists take so much more damage now, too. Boom, 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 boom.
Cashes out to the corner.
Who is going to stop Sleep this weekend?
Cinder's one of those characters that can escape fairly easily because of all of his aerial mobility.
Right.
Oh, he was almost about to convert off that. Yeah. Then the assist interrupted it. Base still has a chance here.
Yeah, I'd like to see Base use more flamethrowers. We got to put some white life on Aria's potential damage.
Ooh, that was almost a shadow counter, and I think he did try to shadow counter, actually.
He did, but he got.
That combo is still going. It's not over.
I want to see some flamethrower action. Show me the flamethrower Base. We're not going to see it.
Oh, overhead caught him.
Curtains. No! Let him live. Yep, that'll do it. That move got
That did change slightly as well, didn't it? Can't you like juggle after it now?
You can juggle after it now, yeah. And it launches too, so that you won't be in a situation where it hits and you're unsafe, which was kind of a bummer in Season 2.
Aria like runs one of the biggest corporations, and she's beating people up in alleys.
Yeah, she can do both at the same time.
It goes a lot to show on the character motivation.
She's an AI, so she can just do both.
She can just do both. Yeah, that's very true.
Fine. All right, we're gonna go to a third game here. It is 1-1, I believe.
Whoever wins this wins 90,000. Wait, I remember that's not true. It's not true. Oh, okay. I just made that up.
Oh yeah.
Apparently.
All right, Jago.
Base has been playing a lot of Jago lately. Whenever I go on his stream, I see him playing Jago.
So new Jago is ridiculously fun. The charge up Endokukins and the dash canceling from those adds a lot of creative play to Jago.
I can't remember any of the nerfs to Jago. I'm off the top of my head because of
forward
that.
Roundhouse.
Forward roundhouse
1 frame slower.
1 frame slower. Okay.
A little less damage on a couple enders, on launcher ender and meter ender. He's pretty good. Pretty strong guy.
The Endokukins he can now actually charge and dash forward and backwards out of.
That's right. We'll see that in a second, or he'll just get scooped by Hollywood Sleep. Oh,
dude,
man, that's so mean.
He's kind of scared because there's sand under him, which he can do stuff with at any time.
Yeah.
And that fireball's very large.
Oh, got him. That's pretty helpful in this matchup. Little more space to clear swarms with. Maybe tag Kan-Ra out of a jump.
Good recapture from Sleep.
Oh, this is a good position for the puddle. This is exactly where you want Shadow Puddle, with the opponent's back to the corner and nowhere to go.
So it only triggers if you get close to it.
Uh-huh.
So Sleep isn't actually doing anything to activate that command.
Correct.
It's just happening.
Yep, it happens on proximity. If you're close enough to it, it has a little timer, and every once in a while it jabs the Scorpion out. Now Base, oh man, that was good. He did a good job navigating that Shadow Puddle. Sleep didn't, keep him in there with the Raptor almost. Now he's cornered.
Ooh, counter breaking on the sweep, which is actually a new adjustment. Sweeps aren't free at the end of enders.
I think it's a bad place to combo break when people aren't used to that yet, because they're used to that being unbreakable.
That risk reward,
Yeah, no bueno.
I want to prevent that little bit of life.
All right, we got another Shadow Puddle in place. My favorite thing.
For anyone that's never been, okay, he is officially cursed now from Kan-Ra. Anyone that's never been cursed from this, you get like Virtua Fighter moon jumps.
You go so slow
because your character goes so slow.
So now, what Base did there was really brilliant. I'll tell you why.
Oh, wow. Did that just break the fireball?
I missed it.
His recapture bug on the ground went up and like ate the fireball and pulled him in.
It can destroy fireballs.
Wow, I've never seen that.
But he was behind the Shadow Puddle, right?
Yes.
Nowhere to go. But if Kan-Ra uses Spike, he erases his own puddle.
Okay.
So he was free to charge up a full Endokukin, the full big one, and toss it out there. No worries about Spike, because if Spike comes up, he takes a little bit of damage, no big deal, and the Shadow Puddle's gone.
And as we just saw, when the Spike hits fully, it pokes him at the end, so it puts you into a cursed state.
Yep.
Oh, avoids it. Actually, not a bad mobility tool.
Not too bad. Gonna get some life back. Not as much as he used to get, though.
What was the difference? 25%?
He used to get, I think, 2 life per hit, and now he gets 1.5 life per hit. Okay. So it's 25% less.
Gotcha. He's gonna sit on that one.
Got him. Pretty close to even now. Another Shadow.
Oh, wow.
Shadow Puddle.
Jago forced to kind of sit there for a little while.
Ow! That's tough. You got to time those right.
Attacked from the rear.
Yeah. And it pulls him back from the puddle. No!
Yeah, he's about to jump into it again.
He's okay. The moon jump actually helped him that time.
Jago's so slow.
Oh,
Ow.
Sleep got him.
That's rough. Well, Sleep is using to full awareness the brand new Shadow move that Kan-Ra got.
He's loving it.
And
I'm loving it.
I think it's a lot better than the multi-pillar he had before, because even very early on, it was hard to effectively use this other than to just get the heck off me.
Absolutely.
Because it would push you out.
Yeah.
So now it's this super offensive thing where you have to sit here and wait for this bug to stab you.
Yeah.
Or he's going to jump in and then do a whole bunch of stuff that he still can do, but he can only jump up and do one thing now, right?
Yeah, I think Shadow Spikes went from worst use of Shadow Meter to best.
I kind of agree. I was like,
but yeah, it's definitely crippling to the usual playstyle of the Season 2 Kan-Ra to only be able to put out a swarm in the air and then fall.
Yeah.
Like, you can't jump up, swarm, and then stomp.
I did notice that we're not
that's
seeing...
tough. You can't put as many out there. You just can't.
We're not seeing Sleep do the stomp as much as we did before, because
So-
that was the best utility, to spit out bugs and then get to the ground as fast as possible, creating a shockwave. So it was almost making him safe.
So he's putting a lot more ground swarms out now instead of air swarms, which are a little easier to navigate. More characters have like a forward flying move that just blasts right through those, because you can punch swarms and just get rid of them.
Yeah, it's that thing where people don't realize now you can take the hit and it doesn't hurt as much, or you can just slap them to go away.
It's more worth the risk.
Was the design behind this to keep Kan-Ra more focused on his ground game and less than flying around all over the place with bugs and spins?
Not necessarily. It was just to kind of condense how much things he could get out in a short amount of time, so that it takes him a little longer to actually set up. And it also reinforces with the player that, hey, it's okay to get hit by swarms sometimes. It's all right. It doesn't hurt that bad.
I would say if there's one character everyone complains, I'm going to use that word, the most about fighting against, it's probably Kan-Ra.
For sure.
Maybe a little bit of Glacius, but you don't see a ton of Glacius players. We've actually seen more Glacius players in this tournament today than probably ever, and I'm assuming that people are sticking with him because of maybe unfamiliarity, maybe lack of matchup knowledge.
Yeah.
But after today, I think everyone's ready to see Glacius do crazy stuff, because he's here. He's here. He's here. There's a lot of them.
I was watching Ki Tim.
He's
Tim
always
hanging out on the Season 3 stations, just laughing, just shooting hail everywhere.
I was the second he came in, he's like, "So Max, how do you do hold hail, and how do I get more?" I'm like, "You press the button and you press more buttons." And it took him a couple of times to try it, and then as soon as he got it, he was like, "This is the best character in the game."
So the thing to be aware of is, once hail is on the screen, you cannot summon more hail until all hail is gone.
Okay.
You must commit to summoning all of your hail at once.
Okay.
So you summon 2 hails, you can't get a third one until both of those hails are gone. You have to do it all in one sequence.
But after you're holding the hails down, they're all gonna go after a certain time frame. But you can let them go individually.
If you want to do some finger gymnastics, you can absolutely do that. And I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I bet it will be absolutely filthy.
I won't lie, finger gymnastics was one of the reasons I didn't play like Zero in Marvel 3, because I couldn't stand holding that button forever.
This is a little different because
there's all
just the 3 punches,
now,
and you can kind of release one and start doing shatters. It's not too bad.
And especially if you're going to release a couple and then mystically leave one back there and shoulder forward to get it off screen, and then it shows up 17 days later and wants to be let into your apartment. It's like, what are you doing here?
That's the good stuff.
No way, Hale.
So coming up on the stream is going to be on the left, LCD, Crazy LCD.
LCD is going to be playing Fulgore for this exhibition.
Really?
I can't wait.
Is that true?
It's going to be amazing. I mean, he might change his mind.
Okay.
But he told me personally, I got some Fulgore tech, some S3 Fulgore tech, secret tech.
Well, not
but
for long.
I don't think, not for long.
Yeah. That's exciting. So his opponent will be one of our commentators for the weekend, and he was actually a qualifier for
He's
KI
in
Cup
top 32.
as well.
Yeah.
But he's not playing this weekend. He wants to focus on commentary.
Oh, man.
That's what I said.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
It's cool. It's cool.
Man.
Steve's the best.
How
we got
could
Say
you?
Jam up there representing California.
How could you focus on commentary and not compete like myself? How could you? I mean, it's a good excuse.
I have no idea what they're shouting to each other about. It's very strange. T-Swag is giving advice. Oh, somebody's pad is not okay. Somebody's pad did not get disconnected properly. So
I think Steve is requesting to play with a dance pad.
That out.
LCD wants Maraca controllers.
I don't see that working out very well. Which character are you going to pick first when Season 3 comes out?
Oh,
who are you taking
man.
in training mode first?
Out
of what you've seen, because obviously there could be more stuff for you to see.
So we're talking about existing cast, right?
Existing cast and, Rash and Kim. What you've seen so far. Who do you load training mode up with first? Who are you going to get in there with?
I'm honestly like between all the roster we saw.
Yeah, what gets you pumped?
Glacius is the one that made me go like.
You got to play with it, right?
That was the one where I was like, I really want to go back with this character and see like what is possible now, because I've always thought Glacius's redesign was awesome, and the fact that he's
so
like
cool.
he's a goopy alien.
So
something about it looks really cool.
cool.
Yeah, it's not funny, but it's funny. But it's not funny. So yeah, Glacius also getting some classic moves returning, like the Instinct Puddle Punch, the Teleporting Puddle Punch, the Reverse Puddle Punch. I think that's really awesome. Really cool homage stuff, and all the buffs of Glacius.
Too.
That's true. That's actually very true, because he had the dun dun dun.
Yeah, that wasn't in Season 1. We thought that was a cool thing that used to happen, and you know, physics doesn't make sense, but whatever.
So
Ice doesn't bounce like that, but it's awesome.
I definitely think Glacius is a character I would like to return to, because just imagine like the ridiculous stuff you can set up with multi-tiered hail.
Oh yeah.
You know, that you release at certain times. My fingers are going to hurt.
So it's like clearly amazing, and in training mode you're gonna find ridiculous things.
Yeah.
But in a real life match, where do you find the time to summon 3 hail is the question, or even 2. And that'll be the challenge for Glacius, a Glacius player who wants to use this stuff. Where do you find the time to completely unchecked summon all this hail? How do you do it?
Does he have a hard knockdown ender now?
Glacius?
Yeah.
No.
He doesn't. I was about to say.
You can still combo and sweep.
That makes sense. The sweep is counter-breakable. It doesn't mean it's gone.
Right.
But it's
you can
still
do it.
It's still a thing that's possible. Okay. That's how Glacius gets most of his setups, is through short combo, launcher ender, sweep. Definitely looking forward to it. Hisako is probably the second one, just because I've played a lot of Hisako, but at a very low level.
Okay.
You know, very like not using the staggers, you know, combos specifically, and I just kind of like approached her haphazardly, like play her once a month or something like that. But whenever I play her, I'd have a ridiculous amount of fun. And seeing the fact that she can do reversed side of the screen, teleport to one side, teleport to the other, is pretty awesome.
Did you see KI for Life's Season 2 Hisako up here?
Yeah.
Inspiring.
Yeah, I saw the stagger combos from a distance,
Amazing.
and I was like,
amazing.
Something I could steal?
Yeah. They look so fun to perform, too. They're so juicy. All right, to the match. LCD playing Orchid, Steve playing Fulgore. So we had a little backwards. Steve, he says he's the best Fulgore on the planet. Oh, that was cool. He likes to do wake up forward dash throw. That's the Steve classic. Let's see if he can hit it in this set. Orchid going for the unblockable. Fulgore teleports, says no sir. No ma'am, rather. Fulgore's right in there.
LCD building as many pips as possible. Fulgore, one of the few characters that didn't get any adjustments to his damage. Fulgore was kind of like a mid-level damage output character.
Yeah, I think his damage was pretty right on the money, you know, as it compares to Season 3's cast. He didn't really need any adjustments there.
And interestingly enough, you can also do a fireball into his new full screen mid laser. And essentially that fireball is like your protection.
Yeah.
So another good reason to spend a pip on that.
Yeah, I have a cool combo with 2 mid lasers in it.
Really?
Two heavy lasers in it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I have a cool Riptor combo with 6 flame carpets in it.
I don't believe it.
Do you know how much damage it does? 21%. That's nothing.
It says 21%.
It's really cool though, and it costs 2 meters and my instincts.
I was expecting the gloat, and then all of a sudden it went to 21%.
No, it's not great, but it looks really, really cool. It's combo video stuff.
LCD bringing this one back with Orchid.
Yeah.
Still about 50% down though. Grenade's not receiving any adjustment from Season 2.
No.
They are still the same utility that you used
pretty cool.
before.
Wait till you see what Fast Free does with those.
Oh wow, walk forward throw.
Oh! Steve is so bold. Like, I don't need a safe jump or cross up. I'm just going to walk up overhead full screen.
Oh,
going
utilizing
for the fancy new Orchid juggles.
That juggle.
Yeah.
I love the new juggles that bounce them into the ground. Steve showing off Fulgore's brand new target combo.
So all of those juggles that bounce people off the ground, I may have missed mentioning this earlier, they've had a small VFX adjustment. Oh, got her!
Ouch.
They've had a small VFX adjustment to help you tell which one's which. So the Sabrewolf Ragged Edge, it's got thinner claw marks on the light and thicker claw marks on the heavy.
Oh, so you can actually tell the visual difference.
And with Orchid Flick Flack, it's a thinner trail on the light and a thicker trail on the heavy.
Is that the
same? And same with Maya's Tumble Kick.
When they do the single,
not the linker
second,
version,
not the linker,
just the opener one.
I was going to say.
So you can tell in juggles.
So linkers, you still have to kind of like gut reaction gauge them.
Yeah. Because the juggle game's really different. They're not differentiated by the number of hits.
Right.
So we need to give players a way to
kind
at least have a chance of distinguishing those.
Because
apart.
technically they're like airborne manuals. You got to give them like a chance to react to something.
Right, that's right.
All of a sudden.
Oh, it's Omen.
Sajam switched to Omen.
Omen.
He won, and he switched to Omen.
So filthy.
In a tournament of the highest caliber.
That's what you can expect out of people from California.
Hey, man. I just live there.
Hanzo's cheering over here. Much less damage off of that. His throw used to be super ridiculous. Omens. Man, Steve is not letting him get away with that at all. No flick-flack juggles, no bounces. LCD really wants to do it too. He wants to show off these cool combos, but Steve says no. This is KI. I'm going to break.
LCD breaks the medium.
So when you get those breakers and they kind of fall outside your effective range, that's not the case if you already have them cornered. So the reward for that is much higher. You can break somebody into the corner. So you corner somebody, they hit you, you make a mistake. You break them, they go back into the corner, but they're right next to you because you're still so close to the corner. And you might be able to actually sneak in some nasty stuff there, a quick mix-up or a throw.
Situational dependent.
It'll keep you on your toes for sure.
Breaks the medium. We also saw earlier in the patch notes that almost every single one of Omen's normals got a buff of some kind.
Yeah, the hitboxes are just a little more reliable. I'm sure you'll be able to feel it if you're an Omen player when you play Season 3 Omen. That was a bad fireball pattern. Yeah, they're just much more reliable overall.
Goes for the sweep.
Sweep in the counter breaker.
So in that situation, did LCD have to tech up to get really fast, or did he naturally just get up that fast?
He quick rose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the quick rise is activated. Okay.
Good shadow counter from Larry. And instinct activate, can't call cast during enders anymore. Oh, no.
Risking the break.
That's right.
Oh, goes for the second one. I didn't think he was going to go for it.
But the meters are locked out because fireballs were hitting. In Omen's Instinct, that's what happens. You get those fireballs, you lose your meter. She has full meter, but you can't spend any of it. Or near full, anyway. Brutal.
Steve takes it with Omen.
Oh, man, it's Omen.
Didn't get to see the Omen demon.
Steve should be in this tournament, man. He's so good.
He is.
He's so good. All right, Sajam, show us the good stuff. Who's got a Kim Woo up there? Do you know what Kim Woo's last name is?
Woo?
That's right.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got...
You know what her first name is?
Kim.
No, it's Kim Woo.
Oh, Kim Woo Woo.
Kim Woo Woo.
Kim Woo Woo.
That's canon now.
Guys, you have Resident Sleepers in the chat for the dude.
That's canon now.
Is that canon now?
That's canon now.
I don't want to argue with you, please. But I will argue with you.
It's Kim Woo Woo.
Kim Why Whoa.
No.
No. No.
All right, let's see who they select this time. The screen is hidden from us. We don't know what we're about to see.
We both picked random.
There's no random on our
That must be the coziest chair
today.
I've ever seen.
Which chair?
That chair.
Oh, it's good.
The coziest chair I've ever seen.
All right, we got another Aria on the screen. Thanks for the variety, Steve. And let's see if LCD's Orchid can take one game. Any new fancy juggle lists? No. Go straight for grenade stuff.
Locked down with the grenade.
Gotta be much more careful against Aria now that her shadow counter is good.
Probably take out that body. Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Gonna go straight to blade body after this. Wow.
It's just
still going.
Yeah.
KV went up to 140 all of a sudden.
He's just practicing a little bit, you know. Maybe Steve will let him land one of those, you know, as part of the real match. Boom. Aria's blade body normals do chip damage, so you can't just block those all day. Great range on them too. Good footsie button. Ooh. Orchid using her new ability to cancel her slide into her uppercut, her knee buster. Kind of stay behind the
Such a great normal standing medium punch.
Great.
Oh, that's gonna whiff.
Whiff. No punish though. Steve still picks something up. Overhead reset. We got some drone action.
This is all safe. Oh, traded on the uppercut.
Oh,
just in
nice.
front of him.
Yeah.
This is going to be just about even here.
Yeah, chipped him out. Steve is in really good shape considering how quickly he lost his first body. He's done really well.
I haven't seen LCD take advantage of the Ichi-ni-sen. That's what it's called?
Ichi-ni-se.
Ichi-ni-se, thank you.
Nisei means fake everything. That was like a pun.
So she fakes out that final hit and can dash forward.
Yeah, I don't think Larry knows it exists. But we'll see it at some point. Empty jump low is going to cost Aria this body for sure. 28%. Things hit a lot harder on Aria than on other characters because she has less life per body, but she's the same amount of health total as any other character, just divided by 3 instead of divided by 2.
Aria showing off the craziest looking instinct activation in the game still.
And Steve, you know, most Aria players want Blade Body to be their last body alive because it is the strongest one.
The strongest solo body, yeah. I definitely remember that early when Aria was coming out. It's like, I just want to be in Blade Body all the time.
That's right.
Oh, the rawest of overheads.
That was good. I mean, the truck's coming.
No, we're not going to see it.
It's in the corner.
Just to see its destructive remnants.
Oh, Larry's got new stuff after Ultra already? Oh, he's been practicing. Oh,
KV, as soon as a normal goes in there, pretty much after the KV hits like 100, if you put another normal after like the 100 mark, then it will blow out. But if you have other unique situations where there's shadow moves that add KV or throws, it kind of is like a cheat to get around the system.
So Larry's finally got a game on the board. Will Sajam go to character select again? He will. Who will he choose this time? I'm hoping to see... Who are you hoping to see? I'm hoping to see
LCD1, he has to change characters.
No, he doesn't.
Because Steve did it before.
Oh.
The strategy. You got to get in their head. This is a demonstration worth 10,000 Killer Instinct gold, which might not exist.
Maybe. All right, we have no idea what characters we're about to see. It's going to be a surprise.
Can we tell Steve's hair to stop looking so good?
I asked him how long that takes this morning. He says he wakes up like that. No product. That's all. I
wonder what it's like to be a liar.
I don't know. I'm gonna ask him that later. All right, we got Wolf on the screen.
Sabrewolf receiving one of the biggest visual adjustments that his overhead is obviously slower.
Yes. There's quite a few of the things Wolf did are a little weaker. Ooh.
Oh.
But he's got diving slash.
New hand dive.
He's got new juggles. Oh,
ow,
man.
That's like unscaled damage at the start.
Doesn't look like Wolf's any worse to me.
Where's it going?
Yeah.
And she's going back down. Man, I remember so many Wolf mirror matches between me and Steve back in the day.
Yeah, huge lead for Steve right now. Larry could have finished that that Rekka that he caught him with in the air.
Yeah.
Finish that with medium, you get a ground bounce. You can do stuff. Orchids will have to learn to confirm that.
Wow, good break. Nice. The late break.
Oh, man. Reactable overhead.
So the overhead got a few more frames of activation, but the low is the same.
The low is the same. The low goes farther now, too.
It's going to hurt.
Well, it's not going to hurt that bad.
Oh, the dunk!
Got to
slam and welcome to the jam.
For 2 meters? Definitely could have been a little better. I'd like to see Steve use flip out, though. Crouching light kick with Wolf and flip out from a juggle.
It's funny. It's been a long time since I played Sabrewolf like intently, and seeing him juggle people like a basketball is probably the biggest motivation to jump back into Sabrewolf.
Yeah, it's really fun. Those HNK combos.
And that is actually, what is it, 2 frames slower now? Dash under Shadow Eclipse?
Yep, it's 2 frames slower to start, and he actually waited even longer because it flipped around. If you dash through and just do it, it doesn't flip around.
And as we see Sajam show, it's still good.
Still works?
It still works.
Still good. All right, good games to those guys. Sajam, who did not allow himself to compete in this tournament, just beat one of our higher seeds. That was Season 3. Who knows what would happen in Season 2?
It's going to be a lot of changes.
Oh, yeah.
So the biggest difference between these seasons is that Season 1 to Season 2 was a pretty big incremental change in how characters play and how new characters play. And in Season 3, it's kind of like the same change that Season 1 took to Season 2 and now Season 2 to Season 3. And I was kind of making the comparison to maybe games like the Street Fighter Alpha series, how Alpha 1 to Alpha 2, they added like more mechanics.
Oh, yeah.
And just the characters acted a little bit different.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Alpha 3.
It was like the same game but a new game.
Yeah, same game but new game.
Right.
And some other games come out where it's like, I'd say like the Street Fighter 4 series, I was really looking forward to Super being a lot different, and it was very much a similar game.
I'm right there with you.
And Ultra eventually came out, and I actually like Ultra a lot because it changed a lot of the things about Street Fighter 4 that I had issues with, and I really liked Vanilla. So now it's kind of like more following suit to same game, different game. Was that kind of very specific a design philosophy going into Season 2 and Season 3?
Absolutely. I mean, that's something from my childhood that I loved. Alpha 1 to Alpha 2, Alpha 3, I mean, so much is different.
Yeah, they're different games. Like They feel like alpha, but they play. You don't play the same in either one.
So we don't want to go that big where it's like a totally new game, but at the same time, there are a lot of refinements we can make. KI is a very experimental game. The systems are very experimental.
Yeah.
It's got kind of like that Street Fighter-y base, but the combo system stuff, the breaker stuff, it's all very experimental and new, and the lessons have to be learned over time.
Like Aganos tech, and
exactly.
trying to figure out how that works and stuff like that.
We try and absorb those lessons and dial it all in. But at the same time, we want to give people, that passion back.
Well, that's
I've been playing this character 2 years.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to get a new character. All right, it looks like we got a special announcement for you guys.
What? Huh? What's going on?
Wait, what? Maybe I should tweet this. I'm going to tweet this.
Is Luigi in KI?
Okay, I'm going to tweet this. Hang on.
So Keats, we're waiting on Keats to finish the tweet. Wait when it says.
It's so hard to type so fast. You're giving me so much pressure. Special announcement.
Special announcement.
About
people are gathering.
KI.
This must be important.
It's really important, actually. If you guys are in the venue, you should put your eyes on the screen right now.
All right, tune in, guys.
I'm about to tweet it. I got to type in your Maximilian. Okay. The tweet's out. Retweet it, dudes.
Dude excites, please, everybody. Can we get some dude excites? Think that's James? Yes, it is.
That's James Goddard.
Yeah, they're good. Good. Test?
You're good.
All right. Hey, everybody. Attention up here. Microsoft special update. Are you guys ready for something amazing?
Yes.
Okay, dumb question. While we've all been in here in this amazing KI Cup, shout out to Brandon for putting it together with Rick. But the special update, something amazing has happened while we've all been busy. And Rikari, our community manager, is going to reveal what's up here.
I'm not going to tell them.
You're not going to tell them, but you're going to show them something amazing,
I'll show them. I get to be the good guy for once. All right, so first off, this is an amazing event. Love to see it. Love to see the camaraderie. Fighting game scene is insane. Esports as a whole is insane. So we've got some friends who are also into esports, and we put together a little something, and it actually just went live a couple of seconds ago. So we screwed you earlier and didn't give you a good tease. We've got our tease ready to go, and you guys can roll it.
Child, do you think you stand a chance against the might of Gargos?
I've got a friggin' dragon. You can see how this ends, right? 6 months ago, if you told me fate decreed I'd be saving the world, I'd have laughed in your face and given fate the middle finger. But here I am, martial artist, design student, and now demon ass kicker.
You'll make a fine specimen.
That dragon? It's mine. It chose me. According to my ancestors, that means I'm the savior of the world. No pressure. Six months from now, I won't be questioning fate, but you can bet I'll be standing victorious over the body of whatever this Gargos thing is. Because I won't let it end any other way.
I don't think that was Luigi.
No, I don't think it was. Ricari's got a little something else to say, I think.
Hey, real quick, one last word. That just aired at the Halo tournament at the X Games. The X Games.
Wow,
cool. That's it. Good job.
Okay.
Well, that was cool.
The X Games. The Halo tournament at the
X Games.
I don't know what any of that was, but it seemed to excite the people.
I also didn't make that.
And I would say stay tuned for more.
There should be more soon.
There should be more.
Because we're kind of leading up to Season 3's eventual release in March, which doesn't have an official date, but it's in March.
Sometime in March.
It's in March. PC version and Season 3. And there's going to be some more reveals going up to Season 3 because there's going to be, a couple characters in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like 8, I think.
I don't know.
Something like that.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
400.
It's hard to say.
We're going to find out. But I think we're going to still keep doing some Season 3 exhibitions, or are we going to move on to more qualifiers?
Wait, is that who I think it is up there?
Somebody.
All right. So we got
oh my God.
Iron Galaxy community manager Alex Jabali, who is questionable at this game at best. At best. And he wants a rematch with Shin the God Tristan, who, if you recall, they played an exhibition at Combo Breaker. It was so embarrassing because Jabali lost 5-0. We wouldn't even let him sit with us afterward.
This isn't good.
But they got the rebalance now, and Jabali thinks he's hot. He's like, oh, yeah, Thunder's not going to get me. You can't do that DP stuff, But it doesn't matter because Shin Tristan is so good.
Really, that was one of the most annoying things that Thunder could do, man. I'm going to Dragon Punch and then grab you.
Well, it's gone now. Oh, the overhead. Big opener damage.
Let's see what Ender Tristan goes with just to see how much different it is. So that's the damage Ender.
Yes, and it still does good damage, but no setup off this. Jay goes right back up. We're pretty neutral after that Ender.
As we were saying earlier, one of the bigger changes with Season 3 is how juggles overall act in the game. How they act
KV.
and bounce and how they build KVs. So there's a bigger encouragement to go for juggling south. What the heck?
They got it with the drop kick.
Ow.
Tristan whiffs the triple axe. Jabali's in there. Jabali saw the lockout and actually did a little damage. Could have got a little more, but it was good. I'm proud of him. That was awesome. Good stuff.
Haven't seen a charged fireball
I think he's been practicing.
yet.
I think he's been practicing. I don't think the question is, can Jabali beat Tristan? Because he can. But can he take a game? That's the question. Can Jabali take a game off Shin the God Tristan?
He took a round?
Yeah, that's not the same thing. But yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing. Oh!
Wow. So, kind of unanticipated. The flip out.
Flip out into uppercut. That's a new one on me.
Flip out.
I have not tried that. Oh, no follow up. No DP because he can't do that anymore.
Keats,
oh my God, he's
Keats,
gonna
please.
take a game.
Oh
No, he's
my
not.
God.
He doesn't manage his lockout timer. Tristan could steal it from him right now.
Oh! Didn't break medium. Broke lights instead. And Jabali takes it.
Okay, hey, that's the one. Okay, if Jabali wins this set, I don't know. I'm gonna buy him
I am shocked I'm shocked we didn't see an empty chair where Jabali was standing from taking that victory.
This is unbelievable to me. Tristan, get it together. Tristan, get it together. I got money on this. I got gold on this.
Tristan used the birdie flop move to go through the uppercut stomp.
Tristan's like, I can't DP anymore. Now I have no fundamentals.
He just said I can't do it anymore. It doesn't work.
Now you're gonna have to walk in like a grappler and just deal with it.
He's still talking about it.
It's tough. Well, it's tough. I don't know though. Flip out into uppercut. It's questionable. Back to it. I don't know. That's risky. But no punish from Jabali. Trying to pressure Jabali in the corner, but Jabali jumps out. Tristan puts him right back in.
Man,
I would have command grab right there.
Yeah,
flip out breaker. They're not used to it yet, though.
It's going to take so long to get used to that, how combo breakers put you back into that position.
Ooh, very nice. We're going to go for the stomp. See, I would not have done that. People expect that after 2 seasons of it. You hit light kick, you get the flip out. You don't break it, because he has surprise knee.
Yeah.
You get the flip out, you land, you do some nastiness. That's what I would
Big
do.
lockout for Tristan.
Yeah. Boom. Boom.
And
Oh,
won't
but you
kill
forgot,
now
because that used to do 1 billion damage, and now it does
the same damage.
meter damage. Oh, tough times. Jabali, no manual. Fireballs in the face, armored.
So
Shadow
I'd
triple
imagine
X.
even though his new Shadow Fireball is big and sparkly now, but it has had the same frame data on block.
It does.
Okay, so it's still like you can hit a button.
Yeah. It's just much larger. It occupies more space. Definitely want to try the light Samamesh's anti-air. for Thunder now because it's full body.
Well, now he has a reliable anti-air outside of like Shadow and a normal.
I mean, this Crouch Fierce is so good too.
Yeah, it's a very good one.
Yeah, Jabali can't break that for sure. Yeah, I would just do shadow moves during your combos a lot. There's no way Jabali knows how to break those. No way. Oh. Okay. We're buffed up. We dash through. No, it's too big. All right, we'll go for it again. Nice. Yes. So a lot of the things you used to like to do with Thunder, you're going to have to probably buff up with Call of Sky to accomplish. So instead of DP, you're going to do dash through DP.
Well, that's
or you're going to do DP Skyfall and then dash cancel that.
Yeah, before you got one thing that you can do when you did, was it not Call of Sky?
Right.
You could buff yourself out to give yourself the dash boost.
Yeah.
But now that you can dash cancel out of the stomp, it gives you a whole reason to try to go for the uppercut.
For sure.
Before, Thunder had the ability to do uppercut, and trying to like bait you to do something because he had such fast recovery.
Ooh,
but now you can do it, but you need a little bit of preparation.
Oh man, that was so mean. I don't think it's a thing, but
Trying to catch the grab with the neutral jump punch. Ow.
Tristan, he's warmed up now. It's over for our boy Jabali. It's over. I'm calling it.
Was that first round all data?
It was all data. It was all data.
It's still one of my favorite things about KI Online is that it's 3 rounds on ranked.
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 on ranked.
It's great. Oh man, Jabali playing like he's never seen Skyfall before. Won't shadow counter any of these triple axes either.
Oh my god.
Jabali got him! I'm sure Infill's yelling at his TV right now that combo was not optimal, but that's okay. He teabagged him. How much
wow,
KI
that
gold's
trade.
on the line? Yeah. Because they're both tag special move and they're both in the air. Ooh, that was a good shadow counter attempt actually. Jabali's come a long way. I should stop crap talking him so
really
much.
Experienced Thunder players just know when to shadow DP.
Yeah,
like, they just know the moments that you're going to want to throw that out. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Win or lose, I'm impressed. Jabali's been putting in some time, I can tell.
That was not bad.
Not playing too bad. Gotcha. Thanks, buddy.
Let's hope the whole stream heard that.
Yeah. Rick's yelling, put him in the ground, Tristan. Oh, man. Tristan's salivating. I think he's seeing the power of Flip Out. The power of Thunder.
Dude, I think Flip Out probably benefits Thunder the most. Like, just because of the
TJ
setups you can get after. Really?
Thunder's up there, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? Now that Thunder's damage on Shadow Command Grab is a little bit less, maybe not as much.
Right, right. It's still good.
It's still, yeah,
it's
does.
Way up there.
It's still great
like
damage
top
for a
3
single
use.
move.
Yeah, top 3 use of Flip Out. The thing about Flip Out is, yeah, it's going to get you these cool resets and vortexy things, but you're finishing your combo with a light kick, not an ender, right?
Yeah.
You're sacrificing some damage for the potential setup, and that means you got to loop it a few more times in order to close it out.
That's kind of that's always been, even from Season 1, the very start, the design philosophy behind KI is the risk to reward.
Yes.
And if you put something out there that is super risky and you can actually get a huge reward for it, or be really disappointed.
Tristan was destroying those fireballs with the Call of Sky at the new buff for Season 3, but not paying off for him. He was unable to get in the right spot to punish Jabali, and he punishes that counter breaker with a light into triple axe. I don't like it. I'd like to see heavier damage.
Oh, the reset.
That's
there
good.
it is.
That's a good opener. Nice. Clean 38%. He could have flipped out there, too. After that uppercut he comboed into, he could have done surprise knee and flipped him out.
So I see exactly what you're talking about. Since
Or he could have done medium kick for the hard knock.
Alex broke the combo in the corner,
yes,
leaving him in a situation where he had to land, but Thunder was already ready to go.
Exactly, exactly. And those are real scramble situations. Makes the corner even more important than it already was. Very important to move people to the corner. We're going to stomp again. See, he knows to break it. So if you throw out surprise knee, you can get that flip out. All right. Now we don't need the damage, so we can get the meter.
Since Tristan or Thunder in general would be in Instinct, when he does Skyfall, when in Instinct, he can kind of go crazy.
Darn right.
Okay. That's actually a huge buff to his Instinct.
Yep. Oh, no. Tristan's doing a lot of uppercuts after flip outs, and I think he wants to maybe calm down, wait till Jago lands, and then try a little something there. Maybe try like a meaty fierce. Meaty stand fierce is real good. Good option there.
Some might be asking like, what moves cause this flip out, and it might seem like normals do, but it's actually very select normals.
Very
like
select normals.
Stand light kick with Thunder. If you do stand medium kick, it's going to act like a traditional juggle.
That's right. kind of the opposite of what you'd see in some other games where every move makes people land on their feet, but very specific moves start to juggle. Jabali's got 2 games. It's 2-2.
This is where you leave. This is where you leave. Go out on it.
So I'm gonna go. This would be an embarrassment for Shin Tristan to lose to Alex Jabali. This would be very embarrassing. He dedicated the victory to me. I want no part of it. It's disgusting. I think it's gross.
Is the next one for Dave Lang?
No, I don't know. Tristan, come on. This would be very, very bad for your career as a professional KI player and commentator to lose to Alex Jabali. You can do it, Tristan. The whole crowd is behind you. Jabali has these ace punishes on lock, like crouch medium kick.
Jabali being ridiculously offensive right now.
Yes.
Really wants to get that win.
All right. Tristan is he's addicted to the hard kick after the uppercut. He wants the skyfall, but there's new options.
Yeah, I just realized that uppercut ender with Thunder might actually be useful now.
It's really good.
Yeah, like
that
was one you
don't juggle.
You never saw uppercut ender with Thunder, really.
So now you get some cool flip out stuff, some juggles, and it's hard knockdown if you don't juggle. It's very useful. I like it.
Oh my. Nope. Nope. I'm getting shades of Alex in third strike right there. It's getting kind of scary.
That was fun for a second. Ooh. Resets it. Ooh.
Nope.
Ooh.
Nope, Jabali's not having fun. He's not playing the game. He's not having fun.
And we're going to stomp him. We're going to bounce him. And
what?
No, this.
What? That's a punish, right? Yeah.
He's going to get some life back. Okay.
Oh, no.
Interesting.
This is looking a little crazy right now.
It is.
All right, let's give him the round. Jabali did it. And there's a huge crowd.
Jabali just wastes a giant fireball. Throws away his meter. It's like, I don't need it to beat Shin Tristan.
Did you see how the Skyfall's canceled like immediately?
Oh, and the armor takes him out. Jabali dedicating a victory he hasn't earned to me. What a clown. What a sham.
Walks over. That was for you. That was for you.
I am impressed, though. He's clearly been playing.
Don't worry. It's not like Alex doesn't work.
He looks a lot better.
He does.
He looks a lot better than he did last time.
Jago's a different character. Jabali's a different dude with the hands of Jago. That was a delivery high five right there. He ran across the room like this, and then he collided. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of qualifier matches still going on in the back of the room.
Yeah,
right
LCQ2 I think might have finished up, and LCQ3 may have started.
We're gonna get
some info on who won LCQ2.
I think LCQ3 is going to be broadcast today, right?
Yeah, and 4. Yeah, all of it. We just took a little time out because we know you guys were begging for some Season 3 goodness on the Twitters.
A little bit.
It looks like we have
I hope we get
the boy.
I hope we get a Rash expert. I really do.
It would be cool to see Rash, but there's no Rash expert.
Yeah, I mean, after today, some guy could have been grinding on there for like 7 hours.
Yeah, maybe.
Even though I've been here 3. I hope so.
So we got Kid Flash up there, T-Swag. T-Swag.
Oh, so T-Swag's definitely going to try out some of the new nonsense.
He may play Kim Woo Woo.
Okay. I'd be actually okay to see.
He's got a pretty good Kim Woo Woo.
I don't see this often, but I'd be totally fine to see some Sadira.
Yeah.
Which I don't say too often.
Yeah, his Sadira's cool. And of course, his opponent is going to be C Styles, one of the community's top streamers. Used to be a Kan-Ra main, got tired of beating everyone down, switched to Aganos. He wanted to struggle, I think. We'll see what he's got. So we could see Sadira Aganos here.
That is completely different ends of the spectrum. It's kind of funny.
Well, if you remember, when Kan-Ra launched, people thought he was a struggle character.
Well, I feel like the Kan-Ra at the start was like, I feel like this character's amazing. It's just that I don't know what to do yet.
Right.
Yeah. Once somebody's able to utilize and realize all this stuff, he's going to be ridiculous.
Right,
and very few people did, and then he became ridiculous.
We do have Aganos Sadira.
Aganos
see any of the new recycling.
A lot of changes.
Of course, the armor change is huge for any character fighting Aganos. Grounded, heavy normals. You just saw it right there, the blue spark. Grounded, heavy normals ignore armor. They won't destroy it, but they will ignore it and allow you to start a combo on armored characters normally.
But jump-in heavies still act armor.
Just grounded heavies, so standing and crouching. Of course, that makes you a bit more predictable. You really want to press these heavy buttons that have a lot of startup, and Aganos can then just counter hit you.
Aganos, I swear, put that wall up
it's faster.
Really fast.
It's faster. You're going to see a lot more use of chunks. Oh, no! You're going to see a lot more use of chunks. Good response. Use of chunks as walls and ammo than you did in Season 2, for sure, which was kind of, I want to use it for armor and only armor for the most part. Maybe the occasional wall behind somebody. But now there's a lot of value in putting a wall behind yourself, because you may be able to pull that out of the ground later and use it to re-chunk.
Yeah.
Or re-wall. You see how much he's getting hit, but that wall's still around until he gets knocked down one more time. So the chunks can kind of last a little longer in those situations. Ooh, brutal. The club does not respawn nearly as fast. Kid Flash taking it to C-Styles. Can't push the body anymore. No more dead body pushing on Aganos. Too heavy.
Sadira got a lot of pressure as a result of
And he puts
instinct.
the club right back in instead of throwing it. Probably used to just blocking for the entire duration of Aganos' instinct in Season 2 and eating clubs, but not anymore. Not anymore.
T-Swag making his approach with Shadow Blade. Ow, that hurt. So that's now fully invincible.
Just until the first active frame.
Okay.
And it's still throw vulnerable. It's just
Gotcha.
strike invulnerable and projectile invulnerable. But you can still throw him out of that. If he wants to beat throws, he still has to do Shadow Pulverize.
T-Swag is doing the side switch ender and still trying to juggle after.
I know, but you can't.
Now it's a confirmed hard knockdown. That's the way Sadira gets her proper setups after.
Rechunk. And
What?
that was an interesting interaction. I have not seen that before. Rechunks again. Is it enough? Can we get a recapture this time? And what can he do with it is the question. All right, more chunks. Do you want to wall behind yourself or behind Sadira? We're going behind Sadira. I like it. But Sadira wants out.
He really needs some Shadow Meter right now.
He can do it. He can put him through the wall.
Uh-oh. This is going to hurt. It's not going to kill.
Oh, my goodness.
Ow.
Ooh.
Oh, no, now I got to deal with this.
Aww. Close.
Instinct activation is still one of the best tools because it's a sit, hold on to the moment, what should I do?
Yeah, that screen freeze is extremely valuable. That's why you want to see Aria. You know, Aria can manually deactivate her instinct at the cost of half of the remaining instinct. There's actually a lot of value depending on the situation with your drones and your bodies.
Yeah.
To activating and then deactivating.
It's one of those moments
and then you can get more instinct activates.
Give me a second to think. Like if you're getting just pulverized and okay, hold on a sec. Let me just regather myself.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm curious to see T-Swag abusing. I think is it down medium kick in the air?
It's down hard kick. Down medium kick's the dive kick.
That's the old dive kick, yeah.
He switched to Kim. I'll tell you in development before the armor change. Kim was having a tough time with this matchup. A real tough time.
So just in general getting in?
No, getting in's fine. It was just stripping the armor and just dealing with it.
Yeah.
It was too tough for her.
Aganos, it's funny, when you're Aganos and you're full chunked, you have to realize like the resources you have to go nuts, and then all the other person is thinking about is removing those chunks.
Yeah. We're going for the throw. Untouchable throw. Yeah.
That was a pretty good idea.
Loses the bat.
Ow. Whoa.
No, he missed. Aganos. He's chunkless.
Goes for the damage ender.
There's 2 walls. That would have been so much damage if he had hit
both
that.
the walls
that
are down.
Is brutal. Poor Aganos.
Shadow Ender. Wow, that did a great amount of damage for only being a level 1.
T-Swag wasted a dragon there, though. He already had the kill. He did not need to use it. Dragons are very valuable to Kim. She doesn't have instinct left to pop and replenish. Oh, man, he can't see the overhead.
Do a big lockout.
Yeah. That looks good.
Recapture? Yep.
Oh, he got him.
Nice. He's going to get almost full chunks off this.
Yeah, this will be...
Nope, just 2.
No, 2.
Still takes Aganos quite a bit of time to build the KV.
That's enough. That's enough chunks. Yep, down a wall and rechunking.
Good call to make it safe.
Yeah,
using
really.
The dragon cancel.
Really smart of T-Swag to switch sides and keep the wall behind Aganos, but then he switched back.
It's funny because Kim Woo is probably the shortest character in the game, and Aganos is the biggest. When she flips sides, it looks like she just crawls through them. Just goes to the other side. Yeah.
Oh man.
Poor Aganos.
Aganos feeling that struggle against
Kim, can you stop being so sassy, please?
T-Swag is pretending to twirl nunchucks now, but clearly has no idea what he's doing. We have nunchucks in the studio. When we were developing this character, we all got pretty good at chucking. I'm not bad.
Chucking?
I'm okay.
Did everyone have to get really good at chunking for Aganos?
Can we get a resident sleeper for that one? It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. Kim Woo Woo. It's just too fun to say. That's the problem.
So I'm kind of curious. Is Kim Woo, some people are asking, like on NeoGAF.
All right.
Is Kim Woo, like history-wise, lore-wise, is she Korean or is she Chinese? Because there was a slight confusion from KI2.
I'm not sure, actually. I'm sure there will be like some articles that go up in the next day day or two that talk a little bit more about that stuff.
I'm going to say she was born on the moon just to make it even more confusing.
It's tricky because when you're in development on this stuff, there's a lot of ideas that get pitched around. Sometimes, it's not clear what's stuck.
Yeah, right.
It's hard to remember.
That's cool.
So
Let's put that in.
I'll wait for the official thing.
Okay.
And
we're going to wait for the official story log from KI Community.
Yeah. Because that's going to be, the lore masters in the game who are doing that stuff and making sure it's right. I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay.
But her last name is Wu.
I get you.
Her name is Kim Wu. That's canon.
Oh, Kan-Ra doesn't even get a chance.
Oh man.
This is ridiculous.
That's a boring Dragon Kick combo because it uses the same one over and over again. My Dragon Kick combo is actually swaggy. T-Swag, you need to step it up. That is not a cool Dragon Kick combo. What are you just whiffing things and then dashing into sand? Come on, Kid Flash.
Well, we all know, unless there's a YouTube video up with the date on it that says your name, I made this in a fighting game.
Have you noticed that T-Swag plays Kim Wu as if she was Sadira?
Yeah,
it's just
it's pretty. I was about to say. Yeah, he really does. I'm really going to annoy you in the air.
I think he's finally found his secondary because he wanted to do that with Omen, but it didn't work. But he can.
Ow! A worthy trade.
Juicy trade.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice her life bar. I'm like, is she gonna get up?
No, she's done.
Nope, no, that really hurt.
She's done. Oh man, these breakers. C-Styles really needs to get something going, or he's gonna get 3-0'd by the boy.
C-Styles is blocking a lot of the overheads though. From that mid-screen distance, all Kim really can't do is overhead you.
Oh, he's just found out that doesn't work anymore. Used to be able to spike people into a Shadow Swarm, but it'll juggle, but you won't get anything off of it anymore. The Swarm hasn't materialized at that point.
There's a lot of dragons.
Yeah, Kim just using the Dragon Cannon and solid footsies.
T-Swag hits it.
Yeah. You get the full Ultra. I know you guys wanted to see this Kim Woo-Woo.
Can he get the 1-inch punch on the fall?
Yeah.
Will he though?
He missed.
No, he did not.
I respect the effort, though. Let's hear it for T-Swag and C-Styles.
Good games, guys.
Very good.